Ho! Welcome to the holiday editions of Bad Publicity. Join us by the hearth with your eggnog and other, I don't know what
your other festive beverages and snacks.
Yes.
As we bring in the end of this glorious year.
It's been a dandy one, let me tell you. But one thing we did get was a core and a bunch of cycle packs. And what thing you got is two guys telling you what the standout cards from those things are. Wow.
Man, what a way to bring it in.
That's what we do That's what we do on Bad Publicity. We slave away making mediocre quality content to deliver to you every single time that we can, and we deliver it not regularly.
Yeah, we're just two guys trying to have a good time, ready to talk some Marvel Champions with you.
Yeah.
And boy, do we have a treat on today's episode.
So for those people that were not aspect players of the last two, let us catch you up to speed. So this is what you've missed. It's like the beginning of Shameless, right? Like, what, you didn't watch the last couple episodes? Let me catch you up to speed right now. What we're doing is we're going through and we're talking about the standout cards from certain categories of this game. What standout means to us is a bunch of various things that only we hold the secret formula to, that we keep it next to the KFC recipe. From there, I'm totally lost my train of thought, but it's just basically cool card.
That's right. A card that for us just really jumps out. It's fun, playable. It can slide into a lot of the builds. For the aspect anyway, we have a bunch of categories we're going to go through. Yeah. But also important note, it's only from Cycle 1.
My teleprompter here kind of all of a sudden
oh man,
dude, I'm telling you. Oh, it's horrible when
But yeah, our card choices only come from the first cycle, so core set and the hero packs up to the Hulk.
Yep, that's how we do it. Everybody that's up to speed with Cycle 1, here we go. Any guesses right now what we are going to reveal inside Aggression?
So I'm going to go ahead and state, for some people, this might be one of our controversial picks compared to some of the other kind of obviously good decisions we've made. We discussed and broke down going through all the Aggression cards. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, some of those Aggression cards, while great, are just boring. It's just an obvious effect. I'm getting a little bit better rate to do more damage, or I'm doing a little bit more damage and then I can spill over on somebody. There's some things that are just good. They're not bad cards, but they weren't really they didn't really have that excitement or versatility factor that I tend to look for in something that stand out and can play into a variety of builds of Aggression.
Yeah.
And so I feel the decision that we collectively have made meets the criteria for a standout card in the Aggression platform.
I'm not one to boast, but I feel like we really speak for the people on this one.
The comments will definitely let us know if that happens.
but Corey was right. This was a hard one to pick. We set this up almost like a full March Madness grid. It was randomly seeded and cards battled cards, and we got all the way down through the Elite 8
and then Coach K came in and he was like, "Hey, this is the one you got to go with," and we were like, "You got it, Coach." Who argues with that guy? So anyway, yeah.
So definitely there was cards that come through and do, an impact once and then quickly leave, right? I'm sure there's a sports analogy reference in there somewhere. I can't think of it at the moment, but Corey, let's just let them know what they came to see. What is the Bad Publicity standout card for Aggression? I'm running out of things I can use as trophies. This is only a small one.
Whoa. All right, cool. Anyway, so the award for standout Aggression card in Cycle 1 goes to the TAC team.
What?
We've actually awarded an entire team. We appreciate their service.
Yeah.
We respect what they do, coming in and supporting and just being that backup to all of our aggression builds.
If we had a higher budget, this would be the point of the show where the entire TAC team comes up on stage to accept one single award, right?
That's it. Yeah. That's it. But yeah, we're working on it. Maybe next year.
Not enough likes and subscribes. Not enough likes.
We're working on it.
I did find out, we did get an email that we were supposed to be included in the YouTube rewind this year, but then YouTube canceled the rewind.
Man, what a crushing. Anyway,
it was our year.
So a TAC team. Some of you are going to be like, "What TAC team?" But honestly, like in our opinion, again, if you think about it, this card is just like, it's just got a lot of versatility to it. And I think in aggression, that's where it becomes very useful. You drop it down, you get 3 solid uses of it, and you get damage you can spread around as needed. And sometimes aggression builds, you can get stuck on things like guard enemies, guard minions, characters with tough. And sometimes the versatility of getting like these little attacks or being able to finish off and put some damage on someone, it's just incredibly useful in the game. There's a lot of situations where maybe you have a teammate who's like, hey, if you can put a little bit of damage on this, I can finish it off. And you don't want to commit your hero to doing it. You got something else more exciting with your really cool cards you want to do. But your TAC teams can come in and mop up the chafe.
Great. That's a great point. Where aggression is very front loaded with a lot of high damage stuff. And there is times when you have to help out. I mean, like, this whole nature is a cooperative game, and you know that if you don't do any kind of damage to this certain minion or this thing over here, this player is going to be hurting really, really bad. So do you want to be like, oh, the only thing I can do is drop 3 a 3 cost 5 damage card to do 1 to 2 damage? Do you want to, do 3 damage here, 3 damage there, like all of that burst heavy damage? And that's why TAC team is so versatile, because like Corey said, this is just those little ping, 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 right? Like gets the job done, comes in, clean up. And it's not a hero action. You're not using your main ability, the whole core mechanic of the game, untapping your hero, getting ready in your hero. Maybe, who knows, maybe you're in alter ego form and this still lets you do a little bit of placement damage somewhere, right? So I just
and you can have multiples out. So again, like you're not necessarily stalled by being an alter ego and resting. If you have a TAC team or 2 out, you're still able to contribute and clear stuff off your teammates or push damage on the villain.
Right. And I'm a big proponent.
Go with it. Just let it happen.
I'm a big fan of building the tableau. And there is a little bit of, even though there's a little bit of rinse and repeat in some of these ones, like, combat training, your hero gets +1 attack. We've seen that in other ones. Your hero gets +1 thwart, your hero gets +1 defense and stuff like that. I'm talking about tableau building as in, like, I'm taking a card from my hand, putting it down like a support card, and then it can sit there. Because what I'm essentially doing is, it's not that one big moment in time event. This is something that I'm taking a card out of my hand. I don't have to hold the event in my hand. And it's giving me that room at the end to draw up, right? To help cycle through all of my avalanche of other high aggression event cards while keeping this one in play for when it's needed. I just think it's so versatile. I can slot it in so many aggressive builds. It's just a standout card. And that's why it's the Bad Publicity standout card.
He did it.
Yeah. See how I tied it.
He brought it.
Yeah.
That's right. He brought it all the way around.
That's my home ec skills right there. I sewed that story to a close.
Yeah. And also, like, this thematically, the card makes sense, right? Because you use it to, like, mop up and clear off, like, and that's like, that's what attack team. Like, it's great. They come in and, you've raided the place. They pick off all the little minions so you could focus on the big bad. Like, it just works great for what it does. It's just really cool,
Yep.
useful standout card.
Yeah, and like I said, there's other good cards in there, but they're very specific
Correct.
to certain build types, and this is just the one that we love the most here at Bad Publicity.
There you go. Got it.
That was a
Man.
dandy. That was a dandy one. Hope the comments are on fire there. All three people that usually drop comments are gonna be going crazy.
Yeah, this is what I'm excited to read the comments on. But yeah, I mean, absolutely. Tell me,
disappoint three people.
I know. Tell us what you think your standout card would be. Your decision. What would you choose? Or maybe some aggression cards or builds that you really enjoy playing if you're a big aggression player. But anyway, hey, Process of Elimination. You know what we've got coming up next?
Not a clue, but you know what you can do at home? Since it's the time of year it is, you can be our virtual Santa by delivering subscribes and likes to this video and to anything that we do here at Bad Publicity. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. Eggnog, cheers to you. Man, catch us in for the next one. Corey, you got the sheets. You tell us what we're doing.
That's right. So we're wrapping up the portion on the aspect cards. Ooh. And so next episode will be our standout card in the leadership aspect.
So guys, if I were you, I would, use this break to go to the bathroom, refill any drink you have, and come back and wait eagerly at your screen for us to drop that next episode.
Yep. It's going to be a good one.
Whew. Won't it ever? Can't even guess what leadership it has in store. Till then, catch you in the next one.
Later, guys.